Okay, we're rolling. Hello, Sonia, how are you today?
I'm good, how are you?
Good. Okay, so today we're going to learn how to play the flute. So the first thing that I would like you to do is open up your case. Actually, if you would set it, make sure that it's nice and flat on your legs so the case isn't gonna pop open and your instrument won't drop out.
Alright.
Okay.
Open it now?
Go ahead and open it.
Alright.
Okay, so first things first, we're going to learn how to put the horn together. So if you would first take the body, which is the long piece, yes, that one, and hold it so that the barrel, which is right here, is to your left. So turn it around. Yes, hold it that direction. Now take your foot joint, which is a small one, good job. And what you're going to do is you're going to attach the foot joint to this part right here, but you're going to do it so that those keys are on this side. So if you just slide that on there, and be careful when you're putting the joints on that you're not smashing any of the keys. Okay. So if you'd actually probably hold this right here so you're not going to smash any of the keys. And the same thing with that. It's a bad flute, so it might be hard to get them on, so I understand.
Okay.
Push it. Is it in all the way?
Mm-hmm.
And now you're going to want to turn it so that this pinky key right here, the center of that key should line up with this rod. That looks wonderful. And now we are going to add the head joint. So if you grab the head joint, and what you're going to do is you're going to put it on this side of the flute, and you want the lip plate, which is this side, you want this to be furthest to the right, so that the part that actually fits into the flute will go.
Like that?
Yep. And don't push it in all the way because it's going to be really, really sharp. And, okay, so we're going to line up the... You good with that? Okay. We're going to line up the head joint so that it is properly aligned with the rest of your flute. So what you're going to want to do is take the flute and hold it like this. Look straight down. And what you want is you want the tone hole, which is the hole in the mouthpiece. You want the center of that to be lined up with the center of these keys. Is it lined up?
Yeah.
Okay, let me see. Looks good. Maybe twist it a little bit more to the right. That'd be a little easier to play. Okay. So next, what we're going to do is we're going to work on your posture. We can put this case down on the ground. Take care of that for you. Okay. So you want to sit up straight with your feet flat on the floor. And it's the right posture. Okay. So before we actually learn where to put your fingers and everything, we're going to make a little bit of sound on the instrument. So if you would remove the head joint from the rest of the body. Be careful not to smash any keys. Okay. And you can set the body and the foot joint on the ground with the keys up so nothing's getting smashed. And what we're going to do is you're going to hold the head joint like this in between your hands. Okay, cover up that side. And the way that we're going to make a sound is that you're going to do a kiss and turn. So put the tone hole up by your mouth and turn it so that it's like you're kissing straight into the hole. Is it like it's centered and... Yeah, that looks good. Mm-hmm. Now, turn it away so that... Yes. So your bottom lip should be just barely touching... Oh, it's okay. Just leave it the way it is. But, yeah, kiss and roll. And then so your bottom lip should be slightly touching the tone hole, which is right. And try to blow air across the hole so that it's like you're spitting a watermelon seed. So like, poop. Poo. Okay. We'll make your air a little bit directed, so it'll be like. Okay. You can stop for a second. So now, try the kiss and roll thing again. So make sure that when you put the tone hole up to your mouth, that it's like directly in between your lips, like you're kissing it. And just roll it away a little bit. So try doing the poo thing again. Try it again. Good. What did you change with your mouth to make it work that time? You weren't covering the hole. Okay. Well, that's helpful with just the mouthpiece. Okay, so do the kiss and roll and try just making sound on the mouthpiece. Okay. And now I would try to experiment a little bit with moving it out and in just a tiny bit so you can tell where it fits properly to make the best sound. Is that where it feels the best? Okay, good. So you can make sound, which is awesome, which is the first step to being able to play on the actual horn. And one way that you can check to see if you are properly aligned is to, don't do this yet, but you'll blow your air across the head joint, and afterwards you should see a little vapor trail on the lip plate. And so you can tell if your mouth is properly aligned, if the tone hole is centered or if it's kind of off to the side. So try taking another breath and blowing across the tone hole, and then take it away and look at the vapor trail so you can see where it is. Can you see on the head joint on this side? On which side you're blowing on? Do you see any vapor from where you were blowing?
Like the water?
Like where it's steamed up or water, yeah.
Yeah.
You can? Is it in the center or is it a little bit off to the side?
A little off to that side.
Okay, so what you're going to want to do is just move it a little bit to the left so that it's centered. Try it again. Okay, where's the trail this time? Can you see it?
Mm-mm.
Okay, try it again until you can see the steam trail.
Yeah, it's in front of it.
It's in the center?
Yeah.
Good. So you're going to want to make sure that when you put the mouthpiece up to your mouth that it's in that spot so that when you turn it out it'll be centered, so because you'll be able to get the best sound if it's centered and everything like that. So now we're going to, I want to make sure that you have the proper aperture for blowing air through. So what you want to do is you want to make sure that the corners of your mouth are kind of tight. It's kind of like a tight smile. So your corners are tight. And then what you want to do is that right in the middle, in the hole where you're blowing air out, you want it to be a small enough hole that it's keeping the air contained so that it's in a straight line